Number was the substance of all things. Pythagoras of Samos was an ancient Ionian Greek philosopher, known as a famous mathematician and scientist. One of his most notable achievements was to create the Pythagorean brotherhood, which influenced the likes of Plato and Aristotle and contributed hugely to the development of mathematics. Pythagoras, although attributed to the Pythagoras theorem, best quotes from Pythagoras to experience his wisdom rooted in the world of numbers. The experience of life in a finite, limited body is specifically for the purpose of discovering and manifesting supernatural existence. Salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. Geometry is knowledge of the eternally existent. Number was the substance of all things. Number is the ruler of forms and ideas, and the cause of gods and demons. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. Choose always the way that seems the best. However rough it may be, custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Learn silence with the quiet serenity of a meditative mind. Listen, absorb, transcribe, and transform. Most men and women, by birth or nature, lack the means to advance in wealth and power, but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. Friends are as companions on a journey, who ought to aid each other to persevere on the road to a happier life. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Let no one persuade you, by word or deed, to do or say whatever is not best for you. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. Concern should drive us into action, and not into depression. Silence is better than unmeaning words. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Sobriety is the strength of the soul, for it preserves its reason unclouded by passion. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. Wisdom thoroughly learned will never be forgotten. Above all things, respect yourself. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. It is difficult to walk at one and the same time many paths of life. Do not go to bed until you have gone over the day 3 times in your mind. What wrong did I do? What good did I accomplish? What did I forget to do? Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. Above all things reverence thyself. Even as truth does error have its lovers. In the midst of such wealth as earth, the best of mothers provides, yet nothing satisfies you, but to behave like the Cyclops, inflicting sorry wounds with cruel teeth. You cannot appease the hungry cravings of your wicked, gluttonous stomachs except by destroying some other life. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. Thy foolish passions, learn thou to subdue them. Be a good son, just brother, spouse tender and good father. Reason is immortal, all else mortal. No man is free who cannot control himself. Time is the soul of this world. It is only necessary to make war with 5 things, with the maladies of the body, the ignorances of the mind, with the passions of the body, with the seditions of the city, and the discords of families. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.